Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF 44 coming to another video. All right, so I think I guess laying down in this bed in this particular spot, as I always do, made me think about the video that I made early in the morning when I was really down. Made a therapy session, a two-parter, where I was just saying whatever the heck I had to say about my feelings at the time, and I think what I'm here to try to say is it hasn't even been 24 hours. I'm laying in the same spot and I feel entirely different. Same problems, nothing's changed. I think the one thing that has changed is the lack of uncertainty as it pertains to my vehicle. I got paperwork in the mail telling me exactly what went on, what it is I owe, how much time I have, etc. And I came to, an understanding about what it is I want to do with the car, which is basically leave it there because it's a damn money pit right now. But the point is, this morning, I was just in a miserable space. I was feeling down. I was feeling like I didn't want to be here. You watched that therapy session. That was probably the darkest therapy session or the second darkest therapy session I ever had. Like, I was really down this morning. Talking about my mom, talking about all kinds of stuff. And this is the exact same spot I was laying in. The exact same spot. Same problems. Totally different mindset. And I guess what I'm saying is, that's how it is sometimes. I don't know if that's a product of my circumstances, if it's a result of having a day where I enjoyed myself and did the things that I love to do, and the current state of mind of what it is I've been exposed to over the last couple hours, which has been distracting from those issues. I don't know. But the point is, how come, and this is not for anyone to answer, but how come I can't seem to find myself feeling this good all the time? Because the problems are always the same, but the mindset and your outlook of those problems changes. It's like, am I bipolar? I have no idea. Truly don't know. Never got tested for it. So it's just something. It's not that it was really a mood swing type of thing for me as it pertains to growing up. I don't really have mood swings. It's just that when I'm under intense stress, I tend to fall into deep depression. And I consider it deep. I'm not sure if that's what clinically it should be called deep depression, but it's a depression. And I think, just wanting to capture the fact that I feel so much better right now with seemingly no change to my circumstances. It's a mystery to me. I haven't figured that out yet. But yeah, man, as far as I'm concerned, since this is a therapy session, I think the point of it is to just talk about what's on my mind. And really, to be honest with you, ain't a whole lot. I'm chilling. I had one of the better days I've ever had within circumstances that were really bad. For someone who had his car repoed 2 days ago and woke up this morning feeling as horrible as he possibly could about his circumstances and how I found myself in this situation, I think what really is coming to mind right now for why I feel so much better is the fact that I talked all of it out. I think that might be the magic key to what it is I've been looking for the last 3 minutes, is that I talked it out, that I spent just about all day on camera doing therapy sessions, talking basketball that tied into mental health, various conversations that tied into mental health that just kind of fortuitously fell into place to fit my, I guess the word narrative. I don't know if I like that word for this, but as what, the theme of the day has been, which is mental health and trying to help myself through this difficult time. And it's like one story after another just kind of gave me some little nugget that I could kind of tie into it. And I think after all these little conversations, to all the big conversations, I just feel like a lot of what was weighing me down this morning is what I was able to release throughout the day. And I think another aspect of that was really important was the fact that I stayed in my comfort zone. I wasn't forced out to face any of those anxieties. I didn't find myself stepping out to have to adjust in any way. I stayed within the environment that I enjoy being in, and I spoke what was true in my heart throughout the entire day. I got things off of my chest necessary, and I did what I love to do. It would just talk to you guys and to keep this channel going, as well as um, I did some exercise and just allow my mind to do what it is that I like. I like living like that. I don't particularly find joy in a lot of things that I think fuel other people. I'm not interested in various things. I'm not going to list a million stuff, but it's, you know what I'm saying? This is me. This is what I like. I can literally spend it all day in the house by myself. As long as I got my phone, a few other things that I can use to kind of exercise my mind, I've spent a whole day out, it feels like. I stepped out of the house today, throw the trash out, felt a little sunlight. That was all I really felt like I needed. Now, granted, that's not a good thing. But again, we're documenting my current state of mind. I'm not necessarily saying this is what you should be doing, but this is just what comes comfortable to me as I try to self-heal and self-assess. I had a good day because I never challenged myself to not. And if I lived every day this way, I think I would be very, very happy. Only problem is, of course, we know it costs money to live, and I'm not afforded the opportunity to be this way every day. Kind of saddens me. But I'm happy right now because I've lived the way I wanted to live today, and that's really what it's about for me a lot of times. I don't really do too much planning for tomorrow because I'm too busy trying to manage the day, the anxiety of the day. There's two things I never had. I'll tell you the truth. I've never had a vision for myself as to where people say, oh, I can see myself 5 years. I never, ever, ever am able to do that. I never have a vision for myself. And I never have a plan. They say, man, has a plan. Not me. You know why my plans I don't have real plans that actually have different progressive parts to it? It's because I'm always trying to guard against the moment. The anxiety or the various things that I have to deal with in the moment. I'm trying to manage that all life long. It's true. It doesn't really allow me to have much of an imagination for placing myself in plans or placing myself in a space where I could see a vision of me. Where am I going to be 5 years from now? Well, I got a house, I got a car, got a wife, can't even see it. I literally cannot envision myself at all. All I know is today I felt really, really good because I did exactly what I love to do. And tomorrow I hope I'm afforded the same opportunity. And as anxiety comes, it becomes as stresses come, as the world closes in, it then becomes a situation where I'm like stressing all the way out because I haven't planned anything, because I had no vision for myself, because I didn't do the preparatory things that would otherwise initiate my anxiety. Looking for a job and working that job so that I don't find myself in these places where I'm worried about things falling apart or people taking things from me that they rightfully have the right to do because I ain't paid it. You know what I'm saying? It's because my mind doesn't really allow me to prepare properly in a lot of cases. And plus, as my brain works, as you guys probably see how my brain works, it's constantly moving. It's constantly trying to pull apart whatever it is it's thinking about. So it ain't really a whole lot of planning going on. It's more so just assessing the various pieces of what it is that I see and trying to fit those pieces in a position to make sense to me. You know what I mean? And then managing the conclusions as well. That's how the brain works. I'm crappy at planning, man. And so as I do try to plan, plans don't often work. They often aren't based in nothing real. They're not reality based. They're based on trying to protect, once again, the anxiety for various things, or trying to take into account how I will feel about certain tasks, as opposed to just seeing those tasks as a means of making the plan happen. You see what I'm saying? It's like, nah, just constantly putting out little fires in my head. It ain't no 12-year, 20-year grand master plan. Nope. When AMC landed in my lap, it gave me a reason to do. And I'm sure I told you guys this already, but that's why I did what I did and staying at work and all that. Because it gave me that. So, yeah, man. Resistance. Not a whole lot of resistance. Have yourself the best way forward you can have by initiating those things so that you don't find yourself falling into the worst of things, I guess is what I'm saying. Don't be like me. You know, go out there and go to school. Go out there and do your work. Go out there and do the hard work. Don't wait for it to come to you. Go after it, because if you don't, you'll never quite get the results that you're looking for. You'll never quite live uh, in a way where the anxiety really eludes you, because you've prepared and you put yourself in a position to take it by the horn. I usually end up getting hit by it. I usually end up trying to dodge it so much and it just catches up to me eventually. And it doesn't work. I can honestly tell you it does not work. So yeah, man, that's what it is. That's what I wanted to say, man. I'm kind of mumbling a little bit, but I do want to get these out, these thoughts off, because I believe at the end of the day, this is something very important for me to know why I feel so good right now with the same problems that I had this morning when I felt so horribly. But yeah, I didn't quit this morning. I ain't quitting now. And this is a shorter therapy session because I'm cool. I think I've said enough. My name is BDF 44. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.